biggest concern for me and anyone who cares about free expression and free media that police forces seem to be using new and different pieces of legislation to try and either prevent journalists from doing their work or from doing their work in an ethical way. A number of examples occur to me. Chris Mullen, who wrote extensively about the Birmingham 6 case and whose work was instrumental in freeing the Birmingham 6, was taken to court by the West Midlands Police last year, who wanted to obtain his notebooks in which he had recorded, they believed, the true identity of the person who planted the Birmingham bomb. He quite rightly, and with the support of the National Union of Journalists, resisted that attempt, and the court found in his favour. But it was disturbing to me that the terror legislation, which has much lower you might have to set this out. It has much lower tests in terms of journalistic protections, and so makes it, I think the police had hoped, easier to obtain journalistic material, thereby undermining the undertakings that Mr. Mullen had made to his subjects when he spoke. It concerns me also that the police in Northern Ireland, in their pursuit of Trevor Burney and Barry McCaffrey, used the Official Secrets Act to take all of their journalistic material. I mean, they have since been found to be legally wanting and are in the process of paying very substantial damages to them. But it's another disturbing example of police forces looking through the statute book and finding more and more esoteric pieces of legislation to pursue legitimate journalism.
Have you got anything to say about the recent case where somebody was coming over for a book fair and then the terrorism czar got involved? Talking about if there's a mistake.
Well, yes. I mean, there is the case of the French publisher who was detained using the Terrorism Act as he attempted to enter the UK. It's not a case about which I know a great deal, but it is another example of the use of this legislation, which is clearly intended and designed to deal with people who have violent intent to try and undermine society and the state, being used against people who want to do no more than publish words, and that is a matter of considerable concern to me.
Where is a good place to find out more information about the particular matter you just referred to? You know, is it just the papers or any books or reports or academics or your organisation on the subject of this type of legislation being used against people who are not violent at all?
Well, all the cases that I've mentioned, you'll find more information about on the website of the National Union of Journalists. That's nuj.org.uk. Quite a lot has been generally written about it. I think simply googling any of the cases, the No Stone Unturned, which is the Northern Irish case, or the Chris Mullen Birmingham 6 case, were both quite extensively covered at the time that they were in court.
Thank you.
All right.